Alright, there's not going to be an intro for this one. This one, we're just going right for it. So the chapter opens up with Fujitora talking to Akainu, and we notice that Fujitora is injured. Now, these injuries, they probably came from whatever happened at the Reverie. When we're going to find out what happened at the Reverie, who knows? Might be next chapter. It might be in a year after the hype decides to die down after a string of crazy chapters. Who knows? The point is, Fujitora is injured, and he's introducing this concept of the SSG. And what we can kind of glean from context in this chapter is that it's whatever Vegapunk invented to replace the Warlords. So imagine it being like pacifista on steroids. That's what I'm imagining this SSG unit to be. But other than that, there's just a ton of Rocks hype in this chapter. Like, my goodness, just looking at my notes. Big Mom and Kaido's alliance basically being a reunion of Rocks. You find out that Whitebeard was part of the Rocks crew. You find out that they were basically wiped from history because of everything that happened at God Valley. And it turns out that that's why Garp's so damn famous. So, hype. There's hype everywhere. We even find out that Garp had to team up with Roger to do what he did. So, you know, there's a reason people are so damn hype right now. We also find out that Rocks was a D, so, you know, that's great. More Ds. That should not be taken out of context. Okay. But, we also get a silhouette of Rocks, and it kind of looks like Blackbeard mixed with Gangster Gastino. So, not gonna lie, a little intimidating. Gangster Gastino looks just more intimidating now. But we also find out that Rocks, the Rocks pirates were formed on Beehive Island, which is like basically like a pirate island, kind of like Tortuga. Like if you've ever seen the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, like that island of Tortuga, it's something like that. So they're kind of playing up this whole connection between Rocks and Blackbeard kind of thing. So I imagine that by the end of the series, the whole parallels between Luffy being kind of like Roger and Blackbeard being kind of like Rocks ends up in a fiery clash near the end of the series between the two. But other than that, everybody's hype for the reveals of let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, like seven bounties were revealed in this chapter, just kind of out of nowhere. So let's just start reading them off. I'm gonna put them on screen so that it looks a little nicer, but I'm gonna read them off. See, Blackbeard had a bounty of about 2.25 billion. Shanks apparently has a bounty of around 4.1 billion. We're kind of really rounding that one up there. Big Mom had a bounty of about 4.4 billion. Kaido 4.6, and then we get into the big boys. Whitebeard with a 5.046 billion berry bounty. Oh my goodness. And then creme de la creme, Roger, 5.6 approximately billion berry bounty. Yo, that's, at this point, it's just like astronomically stupid bounties. Like, you might as well just write priceless on these bounties. Like, good goodness. But aside from that hype, which everyone's just like foaming at the mouth for, we did find another interesting tidbit at the very, very end of the chapter. And it's where, what's he talking about? He's talking about Wano being the crossroads for all of these pirates. So this is really setting up Wano being this like Marineford 2.0 situation where you got admirals, you got the Yonko, you got the supernovas, you got the CP whatevers, 1 through 9 and the zeros and everything. You got the Grand Fleet showing up probably. You know, this is Smash Ultimate. Everyone is going to be there. So expect hype. I don't know if Oda's going to continue with more reverie in the next chapter. If there's going to be more reverie in the next chapter, it's probably going to be about half the chapter, and then we're going to move back and start Act 3 of Wano. And we're just gonna keep riding the hype, you know. Uh, Ultimate hype, I would say, is and will be ensuing for the next month or two. I'd be willing to put money on that. But other than that, you know, leave your thoughts in the comments if you're feeling up to it. And I'm going to leave it there. So, have a good day.